Hello. Welcome to the third day. New angle, by the way. And sorry for these weird looking headphones because I got to know that the audio quality of these videos were not up to the mark. So the only solution I had was wearing these weird looking headphones because they have a built-in mic in them. These mics can help me improve the audio quality of my videos, but let's see what happens. I will upload this video no matter what happens, but let's see. So the topic for today's video is anger issues. So let me share a small story with you. When I was in class 8th, one of my girl classmates, to be very precise, I used to hate her bluntly. I used to hate her. I used to hate the way she talked, the way she walked, the way she thought, her vibe, everything. And she also used to reciprocate the same feeling. She also used to hate me. And one fine day, I got to know that she had passed some comment on this birthmark of mine, and I slapped her. I don't know, but I slapped her in front of 35 students. I slapped her. I had to face the consequences, but at that point of time, I was very proud for whatever I did, because I thought that I had taken the revenge. I didn't knew that in the near future I would be here sitting regretting my actions just because I was totally influenced by my anger issues. So to be very blunt, to state this particular topic, to summarize this particular talk, I would say that Shreyansh Shukla at that point of time was a person who had anger issues and was very miserable at that point, at that particular point when he gets angry. So when I did all this, my father sat beside me and told me some ways to manage my anger. So here I will sorry sorry so here I will dictate those uh, lessons which were given by my father. So first of all, let me talk about, if I ask you that what are the root cause behind anger. according to me according to me the root cause behind anger has two main aspects. The first one is reaction and the other one is overthinking. Firstly, I would like to talk about the second aspect, which is the overthinking. For example, there is this person named Sudeep, and he broke this mouse of yours, and for a fact this mouse has been damaged now, and you know that Sudeep has done this, and now your reaction will tell that how that what kind of person you are actually. So if you let Sudeep go at that point of time and you end up overthinking this action or this mistake done by him, and you ended up overthinking that Sudeep had done this purposely, and Sudeep had done this purposefully, and he had an intention to damage your amenities. So the next day you'll face him and you'll burst at him. So this whole scenario was just rooted because of overthinking. You started to villainize Sudeep just because you started to overthink for a night, and the next day Sudeep had to face the consequences of your overthinking. And the next aspect, and first of all I would like to clear that in the previous video, day 2 video, I have briefly talked about the solution of overthinking. I had read this book by James Hugan named Don't Believe Everything You Think, and in that book he has stated the solution of overthinking. I would recommend you to see that video, to watch that video as well. So the second one is reaction. For example, Sudeep broke your mouse, and in reaction you started to slap him because of your anger issues. Let's take a second example as well. For example, you broke Sudeep's mouse, and in reaction he started to slap you, and in reaction you got angry and you got into pressure, and you got into a pressure that I will have to match this feeling. I will have to reciprocate the same feeling to Sudeep as well, and you in reaction you started to slap him as well. Full-fledged fight, rumble roll. क्या कहते हैं उसे, WWE, full-fledged WWE. So these are the two main aspects of anger: reaction and overthinking. So for overthinking I have talked about in the previous video. For reaction, the first thing is your reaction can be changed. It is not necessarily possible that you showcase your anger issues, you surrender to your anger issues just to show that how will you react to that person's actions. You can talk to Sudeep, you can ask for compensation as well, you can stop talking to Sudeep, you can damage his own amenities as well in reaction. Why did you choose to surrender to your anger issues? First of all, my question is this. Second is, the best way, in my opinion, the best way to manage your anger issues is to know. For example, you broke Sudeep's mouse and he started to burst at you, and for that point of time you surrendered to your intellectual brain instead of your anger issues, and you got to know that at this point of time Sudeep is not my friend. Sudeep is a person who has seen the damage of his commodity, of his amenity, and everything he is saying at this point of time, everything he is doing in the reaction of that damage is just because of anger. You will end up resolving all of your anger issues just because of the pressure that you build up, that I have to match the same feeling, I'll have to reciprocate the same feeling that Sudeep has been doing with me. So this was the solution for the reaction part. And if you got to know that, he has broken your mouse, and for a fact that now you have your mouse damaged, you can just talk to him. There are plenty of other ways to state that yes, I do not agree with your action, and I would not surrender to anger issues, but I would rather surrender to my intellectual brain, and he will tell me what to do and what not to do. So this was a video. I think that I am a good... No, I don't think so. I think that I am a bad, very bad explainer, but I am trying my very well. I'm trying my level best, and surely in the last in the next 10 to 15 videos you will see me improving. This was day 3, signing off.